Chemical weapons. They were treated as the doomsday weapon before you know who invented the atomic bomb. Chemicals have a long story of being used as weapons and a long history of them being banned on the multilateral level. After World War I, they have been banned by the Geneva Protocols and have not seen wide use.
Будівля, приміщення.
In a building, indoors, it will work as you need. If you throw an enterprise like Azovstal with it, it can really work. If there are some transitions and gas fills the rooms, it really works. Either provokes tears with difficulty in breathing, or people die immediately. Indeed, this weapon works, but in wide areas, it does not work. Since World War I, it has been clear that this weapon has a limited range, and you cannot be sure if the weapon will turn against itself.
But now, more and more observers write of the disturbing tendency of widespread chemical weapons used by Russia in Ukraine. There have been 465 recorded cases of chemical attacks against the Ukrainian Defense Forces since 2022. The use of a new type of special gas grenades RGVO containing an unknown chemical substance was detected.
Ну а нічого вона не знищила.
Russia has not destroyed anything, it just continues to use chemical weapons. It uses police tear gas widely. For example, if it is against the military trenches, then it really works because gas accumulates there in this trench, and then our military will have to run out, wipe their eyes. Thus, the Russians can take these positions relatively easy, or destroy our military from the air, smoking them out in simple words. It really works, but again, there's a very limited number of places where they can use them.
Russia has a very long and documented list of cases where chemical weapons were used, from poisoning former FSB agents and oppositionist Navalny with Novichok to the bombing of Aleppo with chemical agents, and their occupation forces even brazenly used tear gas against Ukrainians openly.
The 810th Naval Infantry Brigade of Russia published a long post to its Telegram channel on December 22nd, detailing a radical change in tactics that the brigade is using against Ukrainian forces on the eastern bank of Kherson Oblast, dropping K-51 grenades from drones onto Ukrainian positions to smoke Ukrainian forces out of their positions and expose them to fire from various arms. From the report by the Institute for the Study of War.
And while this weapon cannot harm a wider amount of people, its usage is local, it sets a dangerous precedent. Russia banned chemical weapons and now freely uses them. So what would stop another authoritarian dictator or even a local military commander from smoking a few bugs out by using tear gas or chlorine or maybe even sarin? Why should anyone let that happen?